Hi there, this is Ranjit, and in this video let's do the unboxing and have a first look at this Pixel 3a XL, which is supposed to be sort of a mid-range Android phone by Pixel. This is the Pixel 3 XL, their flagship, and let's look at this. Though Google calls it a mid-range phone, but I would say it looks like a premium mid-range because I don't know the exact pricing, guys. This is a review note, so I got it before the launch, so I don't know the exact pricing, but here is a price that is quoted over here, and the MRP says is 50,000. Generally, the MRP price is not right, but even if I look at it, maybe it will be priced at around 45,000. So certainly a pretty pricey phone, I feel. And there will also be one more variant. Let's just cut the seal, and there is one more over here. I can just remove it. Yeah, I can just remove it, and it says Steam Pixel. So it looks like the camera will be the focus on this one, and as you can see, it looks from the back similar to the Pixel 3 XL itself. And this is the white color variant. There'll also be a black color variant like this one. So let's open this up, and this is the first time actually I'm seeing this device itself. Let's open this up, and the back is actually plastic, guys, not the glass back, like only this portion, the top portion is glass. So it's that two-tone color Google branding over here. And as you can see, we also have that chin on top and bottom. I'll show you that that we don't have on the elder brother. But in terms of size, as you look, it's almost the same. But we'll come back to the device later on. Let's see what else do we get in the box. So we have a booklet. So for the SIM ejector tool, we have a user guide, some Team Pixel stickers itself, and some regulatory stuff and other things. I'll just keep that to the side. We also get, again, it's USB Type-C, as you can see both, and we also get a dongle over here, USB Type-C dongle to USB Type-A. I'm assuming this one be, yeah, USB Type-A. So we don't have any headphones here in the box, and we get a Pixel charger over here, and it's written in very small text the wattage. Yeah, it's a fast charger, guys. Good to see, 9 volts at 2 amps, so 18-watt fast charger that we are getting in the box. So this is what we get in the box. So let me keep these things to the side, guys, and let's actually look at the handset itself. So guys, this is the handset itself, and it feels actually slightly lighter than the Pixel 3 XL, I would say. Let me give you a physical overview first. Fortunately, this one has a 3.5mm headphone jack. If you remember, the Pixel 3 and the Pixel 3 XL do not have a headphone jack, so we have that. And we also have a secondary noise cancellation microphone over here. We have this in the white one. This is an orange color. It might be different for others. And this area is plastic. The volume rocker is also plastic, guys, the button, but gives a good tactile feel. And on the bottom, we have the USB Type-C port, and this will be the speakers. And we have the SIM tray. Let's look at the configuration of the SIM tray. Again, it's dual SIM, but second SIM, I believe, is again eSIM on this. So again, as you can see, a single nano SIM that you'll put, but eSIM support is also there on this device. So let me do one thing, guys, and back, as you can see, we have that camera. That's famous Pixel. It looks almost like this one. I'll show you a lot of photographs later on to see how is the camera. And we also have the fingerprint scanner. So let me do one thing. Let me actually boot this up. And by the time it actually boots up and we set it up, let me give you a configuration overview. So this Pixel 3a XL has a 6-inch Full HD Plus OLED screen and the 18:9 aspect ratio. It's protected by Dragon Tail glass. It has 4 GB of RAM, 64 GB of internal storage. It's powered by the Snapdragon 670 SoC, which is an octa-core processor. Comes with the Adreno 615 GPU. Moving to the rear-facing camera, it's a 12-megapixel shooter with optical image stabilization at f1.8. It is having the Sony IMX363 sensor, and it also supports night sight. Moving to the front-facing camera, it's an 8-megapixel shooter, and this also supports night sight, and it has a 3700 milliamp hour battery with fast charging. It also has NFC, Bluetooth 5, and stereo speakers. So guys, this is the Pixel 3a XL, and in fact I have now used it for almost 4 days, and definitely my impressions have changed after using it for 4 days. And camera is just bonkers on it. That means in a good way. I'll show you a lot of sample shots because I was traveling and I took this one and it did not disappoint me. In fact, it surprised me. And to be frank guys, it actually feels like a regular Pixel 3a XL, and I like the fact that this one still retains the 3.5mm headphone jack, and this screen is actually a OLED screen. It's not an LCD screen like we were expecting. Everything just works very well on this phone. And one thing was surprising to me was that it still has stereo speakers. The earpiece also acts as a speaker, and this is also a vent for the speaker, so it does have that stereo speakers experience. But yeah, for Snapdragon 670 SoC, I feel especially in India the pricing is definitely very premium, unless you really want that camera. The camera is actually identical to the elder brother, I would say, so no compromises, and it also has optical image stabilization with electronic image stabilization, so that way it is good. And it's a Pixel device guys. But one thing to note is that in terms of storage, they only come with one variant of storage, that is 64 gigabytes, and I have used this device quite a bit guys, and as you can see we have about 45.56 gigabytes space free, but out of the box you'll get about 51 gigabytes of space free. So again, we just have one variant, so that is very surprising, and no expansion of storage, so that can be a limiting factor. One thing that was really surprising to me is that it has that 3700 milliamp hour battery, and generally Pixel devices are never known for battery, but I'm getting terrific battery on this one. For example, as you can see, I had charged this about 1.5 days ago with a screen on time of about 4 hours, and still we have about 30% left. So in fact, in screen on time easily about 6 to 6.5 hours, and this is with this always on screen enabled guys. I haven't disabled it. As it's OLED screen, you have an option of enabling this. This is not on by default, but you can switch it on. But even with this one, I'm getting really good battery life. So definitely in terms of battery life, they have done a great job. And again, as it's a Pixel phone, so you don't have to worry about Android updates and stuff that you would get for 3 years. Now let's move to the highlighting part about this device. Yes, the back is plastic, this area, and this area is glass, but the camera is again a stellar camera that we are having on this one, and I've taken a lot of camera samples with this one. So let me show you this quickly. This is the default camera interface that you have, and if you go more, you also have this night sight. And let me just shut up and actually show you the samples that I've taken with this one. So these were taken with the rear facing camera, and as you can see, it did a terrific job in outdoor conditions, and also for close-up shots it does a good job. But let's move to the evening. These are shots taken in indoor artificial lighting, and then also you can see it has a lot of detail. This wasn't night, as you can see, but this is the night sight. It really lights up the images, as you can see, and this was in normal mode, this was in night sight. It brings a lot of detail. Extreme test, regular shot, night sight shot. Did one more test, regular shot, and this was the night shot, as you can see. Night shot also works on human subjects, as you can see. It brings a lot of detail, and this was with the front facing camera. The front facing camera performance was also actually really good, considering it's just 8 megapixel, and even in indoor lighting and artificial night lighting, it does a good job. Recording this video with this Pixel 3a XL, and this is with the rear facing camera. This is at 1080p. It can do at 4K, but just wanted to give you an idea how is the stabilization. As you can see, I'm just walking handheld, so that this gives you an idea how is the video in terms of stabilization. Let's just move closer to an object like this flower, and it's in focus, and again, as you can see, so the focusing is also good, and this audio is also being recorded via its internal microphone. Recording this part of the video with the front facing camera of this Pixel 3a XL, and as you can see, it's very sunny outdoors. Audio is also being recorded via the same, and I'm just walking around to give you an idea how is this stabilization, and what is the quality that you can expect with the front facing camera in terms of video recording. I'm just going to jog a little bit like this, and yeah, so this is regarding the stabilization. So guys, that's it for now for the unboxing and first look at this Pixel 3a XL. Definitely camera is stellar on this one, but again, in India at the pricing of about 45,000, I am not very sure how many sales will Google get. Definitely a good device if it was priced about, let's say, at 33 or 34,000, but at 45,000, unless you really want that pure Android stock experience and that terrific Google camera, it's going to be a very tough buy. Anyways, guys, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. This is Ranjit, and I hope to see you in my next video. Take care, guys.